Now you know the how and how to load and explode and use your step out, and the power grooves helped you get to uniturn. And you also know the directionals, so you know the how and you know the where. The when is critical too. And it's probably the icing on the cake or the finishing touch, because it allows you to know when you're supposed to attack and when you're supposed to use delayed pressure, or to use quick pressure and delayed pressure tactics. If you can know that, along with the how and the loading and exploding, the directionals, and then know what play to run, you're in business. To control the momentum of the match, you have the choice of either running a quick pressure play or a delayed pressure play. Now, a quick pressure play on your serve, there are basically two strategies. You can serve and volley, or you can do what I call a wide and glide, where you serve the ball wide or into the body and you come in on the second ball. You've established quick pressure here to make your first exchanges the dominant part of the point. Now, Dave, for quick pressure plays, there's three plays I'd really like for you to get great at. Of course, serve and volleying. I would also like for you to learn how to do what I call a wide and glide, or a first ball and come in, where you're going to serve the opponent out wide and approach off the first ball, or serve into the body and approach the first ball. That's a quick pressure technique, because you're getting to the net for the put away on the third ball, just like when you serve and volley. The third quick pressure play is when you receive serve. It's going to be the hit and charge or the chip and charge. So you need to work on these every day. I would work 30 minutes on quick pressure tactics, 30 minutes a day on delayed pressure tactics. Let's try quick pressure tactic here. Let's try serve and volley, Dave. First, let's serve into the middle of the court so the angles will stay cut down. Come in and cover right in this area first where she can pull the ball. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's really quick pressure there. Here we go. Quick pressure, serve and volley, get in. 1, 2, 3, split, good. Almost got me there. Dave, this is interesting, but you know, I teach the players the three-step method here too. I teach them how to go 1, 2, 3, split, like that. For the serve and volley, again. Oh, you took about 2.5 because you're a bigger guy than me. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, split, and then you do a step out and volley. Do it without the ball. Don't return the ball this time. Here we go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, split, step out, volley. Perfect. Let's do the same thing to the forehand side. That's excellent footwork. Here we go. Ready? Into the ball. 1, 2, 3, split, step out, and that's smooth right there. Because you're so athletic, you're a really good serve and volley. But let's say you're playing Michael Chang or somebody that has fantastic returns, that if you just serve and volley against them, they're going to eat you up. And the reason why is because their returns are better than your serve, and it puts you at a disadvantage. What do you do if you still want to run a quick pressure play? Is to serve wide or into the body and come in on the second ball. Preferably wide, because that'll leave you more room over here to pull the next ball with an inside angle. So let's try that right now. We're going to serve wide and set up the wide and glide. Okay. Okay. It doesn't have to be hard. I just want you to show the angles now. Okay. He's going to serve wide, and he's waiting for the return. And he gets a short one there, and he attacks down the line. That's a 90-degree change of direction, and that's fine. You know, if you serve a real good wide serve, Dave, you're usually going to get a ball back on this side of the court. Especially against a Western forehand, if you serve the ball wide, you're going to get a weak ball here, and you'll be able to attack it with an inside angle according to Paul Wardlaw's directionals. One more time, let's serve it wide. See what you're trying to set up. You're trying to set up, if you can stretch the player out on forehand side and the ball is going to come back in this area, that'll set up an inside backhand that you can pull. You can move around then and hit an inside forehand maybe again, or you can just go on to the net. But this is a wide and glide tactic. One more time. Here we go. Good. There it is. Jump on it, jump on it. That is perfect. That's what you're trying to set up. So you do that over and over every day at practice. You ought to practice 25 serve and volleys, serving into the middle or to the body. And when you do serve and volley, go in to cover the part of the court that the opponent has to pull the ball to, not the wrong way shot. You only have to cover the 2/3 of the court where your opponent pulls the ball. The wide and glide play, do that 25 or 30 times a day too, where you serve wide. Let's do it one time in the ad court. Same thing. Now your kick serve's a good one, but serve a kick to the two-handed backhand over here. Actually, Shelly's got a 1, so let's kick to the backhand. Her one-hander, get it up there high, see if you can set up an inside forehand. There it is. Set it up. There it is. There it is. Okay, and you got the ball you wanted. But that was created by opening the court and then getting an inside ball in the second time. So those are two quick pressure plays on the serve. The third quick pressure play, and the thing you have to become very adept at, is hitting and charging or chipping and charging off of a return of serve. If it's a first serve and it's weak, do it. If it's a second serve and the play calls for it, that's when you have to do it as well. Now your options are this. You want to, let's try in the ad court first, because we're going to follow directional guidelines here, Shelly. So what we're going to try to do here is set up an inside angle first for him to attack on. Shelly's going to serve the ball to the middle of the court here first, Dave, and this is going to be a hit and charge. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull an inside angle like that, and you're going to come in right behind it. This is a quick pressure play. It's called a hit and charge. That's perfect. Come on, get in there. Okay, good. That's perfect for an inside angle on forehand. Let's go outside wide to the backhand, Shelly. Now, Dave, if you've got a good slice backhand and you like to, you can take a slice backhand and slice across her body or up the middle and come in behind a slice. But again, according to Wardlaw Directionals, you do not want to slice the ball down the line or change. If you hit the ball where your opponent is at, you slice it. But if you go to the open court, you hit it hard. Let's try a slice back to the middle of the court across her body. Perfect. Come on, get in there, then finish the point. That is excellent. But that's what you want. That's a quick pressure play off of there. Now, sometimes, Shelly, hit a weak ball here to this side of the court, and if the ball's real weak, you can take your two-hander and go down the line. But remember, hit the ball to the open court, slice the ball to the closed court. That's so good. That's so good. You've got a very natural move on that two-handed backhand. What an advantage that is. On the deuce court, Shelly. Now, when you're going wide, Dave, a lot of people like to approach down the line here, but if it's not a good one when you go down the line, again with the directionals, when you go down the line, you've got to either hit a winner or force an error. If you hit a weak one down the line, you've changed direction of the ball, spin of the ball over the high part of the net into the small part of the court, into her inside angle, so you're dead. So what you want to try to do is, if you hit and charge, you pull the ball up the middle of the court, or pull it. If you get a weak ball, you can take it down the line, but pretty much pull it up the middle of the court. Wide, Shelly. And that's too good. That's an ace. There you go. Come on. There you go. Perfect. One more time up the middle here, Shelly. There's the one right there. That's so good. Come on in a minute. Dave, now you've got quick pressure plays for serve and volley. You've got the wide and glide play. You can hit and charge and chip and charge off the return of serve. You're in business, man. You've got all your quick pressure plays. Now we need to use delayed pressure sometime.